section that we'll call half full here for a game 2 days after Thanksgiving. Left to right goes the kick. Shelton planted at the 1 yard line, foot on the end zone. He'll return it right to left, up to about the 15-yard line, and then he's swallowed up by Amani Oruwariye and Troy Apke on the tackle. Special teams for the Nittany Lions doing the job, and here comes a defense that we've said it before, but they've done a good job of limiting the opportunities for Michigan State, although the Spartans have been tremendous at moving the ball from 20-yard line to 20-yard line.
And that's what they have to do now. They've done a good job keeping them out of the end zone, but now you have to keep them out of the red zone, keep them out of field goal range. It's going to be progressive for this defense, but it all starts right now because a good performance by them will lead to good things the rest of this game.
Again, we have to mention that Brandon Clemens not in the game for the Spartans. That's starting right guard. It's now David Beadle, the 6'5", 314-pound sophomore. Under center I formation, Tyler O'Connor. He'll give the handoff to Holmes in the backfield, and he's pushed back right at the line of scrimmage, swallowed up by Brandon Bell, along with Curtis Cothran on the tackle.
Yeah, good job there to meet him right at the line of scrimmage, not allowing him to get any yards, and that's what this defense is going to have to do. Get a quick stop here because Michigan State's starting with the ball. If you allow them to go down and score a touchdown, that will not bode well for this Penn State team, especially considering McSorley is really the only workhorse right now on offense.
They'll say that Gerald Holmes got a yard, so now 6 carries for 16 yards. A modest workload and a modest day for Holmes. Ball on the 18-yard line. Second play of the first drive of this second half. Man in motion from right to left at Shelton. Prescott line from left side to right side. Power I formation for the Spartans. Fakes the handoff into the backfield with pressure is Cothran. He pushes O'Connor out of the pocket, and he'll just fire it away as Parker Cothran got inside position and was able to force an errant throw.
So we've mentioned it before that this team is a second-half team, and already this defense looks like it's moving a lot quicker than it did in that first half. They're recognizing the Michigan State plays a lot faster than they were in that first half, and it's helping them really sustain them and now force the 3rd and long.
14:01 left here in the third quarter. Prescott line checks out of the game. Donnie Corley comes in for some speed on the outside. Corley with 29 receptions, 420 yards coming into tonight's game. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. O'Connor back to pass. Heels on the 10-yard line. He's pressured, and he's brought down. Curtis Cothran, along with Evan Schwann, the sack back at the 5-yard line. And Penn State with their first 3 and out of the game. And Michigan State will be punting from their own end zone.
And just like that, this team playing like a team that wants to go to the Big Ten championship. Now we're going to have to see what this offense can do after a thunderous start to this third quarter by that defense.
Jake Hartbarger, the punter for Michigan State, his first punt of the game. He was 4th in punting in the Big Ten last year, averaging just over 40 yards a punt this season. Pressure comes, and it goes off the side of his foot. That one bounces at the 50-yard line, side spinning to the left, and it'll roll out of bounds just on the Nittany Lions side of the field. Looks like Penn State will take over at the 48, so winning the field position battle with 13-13 remaining in the third quarter. And news from the locker room as Malik Golden back on the sideline, as well as L.J. Scott for Michigan State.
And L.J. Scott, they had said he was done for the day, so interesting that he's back on the sideline. We'll see if he actually checks into this game.
So Penn State, that shotgun formation, McSorley with Barkley to his left. Gesicki in motion, 2 receivers to the left, handoff to Barkley. He jets up the middle and is tripped up after a modest gain of 4 or 5 yards, but already that's his second longest run of the game, and so Barkley with a good hole on first down.
And you mentioned it already better than anything we saw in the first half, minus that touchdown where he just leaped over the entire line.
2 receivers to the left, Blacknall and Hamilton. Shotgun formation with 2 receivers to the right and Gesicki and Godwin. Barkley on the right hip of McSorley. Ball on the other side of the 50-yard line. Left to right go Penn State. McSorley on the keeper, darts to the 45-yard line inside Michigan State territory, and it becomes 3rd and about 2 as he was tackled on that play by a couple Spartans.
But something to note there, even that 4-yard gain by Barkley forced that Michigan State defense to keep honest on the read option.
Chris Frey on the tackle, and it brings up 3rd and 2. Another two-receiver set to the left. Barkley on the left hip of McSorley this time, and Godwin, the lone receiver, on the right side. Gesicki stacked off the line right side as well. McSorley, one-step drop, fires a quick hit to the outside. Far side, it's caught by Black now, evades the defender and gets an extra 2 on the lunge. First down for the Nittany Lions on the 6-yard gain.
McSorley today, like I mentioned before, is the reason Penn State's still in this game, minus that defense playing great in the red zone. He's the reason, making all the throws, 80% completion now, having a tremendous day so far.
Just 10 throws for McSorley as Michigan State has controlled that clock. Two receivers on either side. Now Gesicki in motion back to the line. Barkley won't take the handoff. McSorley keeps it and pushes through the middle for 3 yards, it looks like, as he was swallowed up by that Michigan State front seven. It was Chris Frey once again and Joe Bocci in on the tackle.
But still a great read by McSorley, because if he had given to Barkley there around the outside, he would have been swallowed up well in the backfield, barring Barkley breaking any tackles. So good read there by McSorley, just getting what you could.
3:50 elapsed in this third quarter, and Penn State driving. 2nd and 7 from Michigan State's 34. Play action fake. Barkley throws a block. They're going deep downfield to the end zone. Touchdown, Chris Godwin. Far side on the bomb from McSorley, and Penn State's in the lead.
Great